All right, we talked about value plays in the last segment. Now let's take a look at where to spend some of that money that you saved. As I said, I really like paying up at the guard spots today because I don't think it's going to be a popular approach in tournaments. I think John Wall is the exception. He's a great play, so I think that people will be paying up for him. It's totally fine to use him if you want, but by virtue of him and the value being popular, I think Harden, Giannis, and especially Steph are going to be much less owned than they would be on a more balanced slate. So Steph's in an interesting spot. They're home. It's Friday night. They're 18-point favorites, but they don't play again until Monday. It's a holiday weekend. They should have a raucous crowd behind them. So I could see, even in case of a blowout, which is likely, the starters getting a couple extra minutes. And if the game stays close, you could have a huge game out of Steph. I could see him easily getting 60 DraftKings points or more, and he'll be really low owned. So I like using Steph if you want to. I like his teammate Durant, not quite as much because he's 9,900 and he carries all the same risks. But if you want to use Durant, I think that's totally fine also. I don't think very many people are going to be on him today. Over at power forward, Davis and Towns, as I said, they're great plays for a reason. If you want to use them, feel free. I do think they're going to be popular. I think Aldridge is actually going to be in an interesting spot. He's 7,300. He kept doing nothing at 6K, and I think people still remember that. It is a revenge game against Portland. Kawhi's out, so he may get a little more ownership, but I still think people are going to see that price jump, even though he's been playing a lot better, and maybe stay away. So I really like using Aldridge today also. Over at center, my favorite play is Gortat. I love all the Wizards, but I really like Whiteside also. I think people are going to pay the extra 300 for Towns. Whiteside's had 2 really bad games in a row, and I think people might just stay away. They see Boston and whatever, and I like Whiteside a lot. And then going down just a little bit more, Pau Gasol, Aldridge's teammate. With Kawhi out, his usage is going to go up, and Portland's a really good team to target. And people just don't like using Pau because he's a little older. His minutes aren't always secure with Popovich, but their lines come down with Kawhi out, so the game should be closer. So those are some of the players that I would like to spend up at.